Do you want to speak English fluently in just 3 months? Watch this video 3 times a day and you will see the change.
Good morning, Mash. Thank you for inviting me. Good morning, Mamu. Please come in, let's discuss. What is this? This is a book.
Is this your book?
Yes, it is my book.
Excuse me, I need a new dress. Yes, here is a new dress. It is very beautiful.
Thank you.
How much is this dress?
It is 500 rupees.
That is good. I will take it.
Excuse me, where is the station?
Go straight, then turn left at the tree.
Is it far from here?
No, it is not far. It is very near.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
What are you doing now?
I am preparing vegetables for lunch.
Do you like to cook?
Yes, I think cooking is a useful skill. Can I help you?
Yes, please put the plates on the table. I cannot find my key. It was here on the table.
Did you look under the books?
Yes, I looked everywhere, but it is not there.
Where did you go after lunch?
Oh, I went to the garden. Maybe it is there.
Let us go and check together.
I want to start a new digital academy. What do you think?
That is a great idea. What will you teach?
I will teach how to use new tools to create videos.
Will it be difficult for the students?
No, they will learn quickly if we use pictures and simple steps.
I am ready to help you with this project.
This machine is not working. What is the problem?
Look here. This part is very old and weak.
Can we repair this part or should we get a new one?
We can try to repair it first. Give me that tool.
Is it safe to open this now?
Yes, just be careful with the wires.
We have 60 days to finish this project. Is it enough?
Yes, if we work for 2 hours every day.
Yeah. What is the first thing we must do?
First, we will organize our digital tools. Then we start the lessons.
That sounds like a good plan. Let us start today.
I agree. Success will come with regular work.
That is interesting. Can you show me how it works?
Sure.
See, we take this fragment and put it here.
I see. It is simpler than I thought.
Why do you want to learn this new language?
I want to understand more people and more ideas.
Language is like a key. It opens many doors.
Yes, and it also changes how we see the world.
You are right. Let us practice a few more sentences today.
I am ready. Let us start.
See this gear? It moves the wheel.
How does it turn?
When I push this button, the energy goes here. Oh, it is a simple connection.
Yes, everything in machines is just a
Now I
connection of
understand.
parts.
It is not magic, it is logic. See, we have 43 fragments. They are the base of our English code. How do we start? Which fragment comes first? Then we add an action. Like this. I understand. It is like building with Lego blocks. Exactly. 1-3 sentence. This makes English very easy to master. Why do we repeat these sentences every day? Because repetition creates a loop in the brain, like a path in the forest.
Yes, the more we walk the path, the clearer it becomes.
So, consistency is the real key to the code.
Correct. 60 days of this loop will make you fluent.
Language is like building a house. How is it like a house? Words are the bricks. We put them together to make a wall.
And the wall is a sentence?
Exactly. If we have the right bricks, we can build anything. I press the button, but nothing happens.
Let us look at the power source. The cable connected?
Yes, it is connected to the wall plug.
Maybe the battery is empty. Let us wait for 10 minutes.
Okay, we check the hardware fragments inside. Are you ready for the next 60 days? I am. What is our goal for today? Today we learn the first.
Today, we learned the first 5 fragments of the code.
Are they difficult to remember? No, they are simple. See, they are like parts of a picture. I like this. It's a very clear way to learn.
Our project needs 3 main parts: input, process, and output.
I see input is what we start with, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Process is the work we do. Output is the final result. What is the most important part? The process. If we do the work correctly, the result will be good.
Let us focus on the process then.
Let us test the speed with one task. Good idea. If it is fast with one task, it is not broken. It is fast, so it just needs better organization. Logic makes everything simple.
See this? The energy goes from the battery to the light. Is the path open or closed?
It is closed now, so the light is on. What happens if we break the path?
Then the energy stops and the light goes off.
So a switch is just a way to open and close the path.
Look at this picture. The information flows from here to there.
Is it a steady flow?
Yes, it is constant.
Same.
If we manage the flow well, we get a clear result.
How do we manage the flow?
We use the right fragments in the right order.
I understand. Order is the key to clarity. A system is just a group of parts that work together.
So if one part is missing, the system stops? Yes, exactly. Every part has a function.
What is the function of this small part here?
It controls the speed of the whole system.
I see. Function and connection are the two keys.
The result is not what I expected. Did I make a mistake?
No, it is not a mistake. It is a new result.
So, we learn from this result?
Yes. Now we change one part and try again.
This is the best way to understand how it works.
Correct. Experimentation is the path to knowledge.
See how this idea connects to that one?
Yes. Yes, it is like a map. One path leads to many places.
Yeah.
Exactly. We use these fragments to build the whole network.
Does the network grow as we learn more? Yes, every new fragment makes the network stronger.
Language is truly a living structure. Sequence is important. If we change the order, the result changes.
So step 1 must come before step 2? Yes. In our code, the order of fragments creates the meaning.
That is why we practice the same order every day. Correct. Consistency and sequence builds mastery.
I will follow this order from now on.
A machine is a whole. These are the parts.
So the parts make the whole?
Yes. Without parts, there is no whole. And without the whole, what are the parts? Yes. Without parts, there is no whole. And without the whole, what are the parts? They are just separate things. Together, they have a function. I see. Structure is key.
Look, it starts as a small seed. This is stage 1. Then it grows. What is stage 2? Stage 2 is the growth. It needs water and light. And stage 3?
Stage 3 is the final result. It takes time and patience. Our digital academy is just like this. It needs time to grow.
Compare these two pictures. What do you see?
In the first one, there are many books. In the second, there's only one screen.
Which one is better for learning?
The screen is faster, but the books are very deep. Maybe we can use both to learn better.
Yes, that is a balance.
We have 2 choices. What is your decision?
The first choice is easy, but the second one is more useful.
I agree. We should choose the useful one.
Will it take more time to finish?
Yes, but quality is more important than speed.
That is a wise decision. Let us start the second choice. What is step 1?
It says connect the power source. Oh, that is simple. I was thinking it was very hard.
Most things are simple if we follow the right steps. This goal is very big. How will we finish it?
We divide the big goal into small pieces. So 1 piece every day?
Yes, if we finish one piece every day, the big goal will be complete.
That is a smart way to work. Consistency is the best tool for success.
I think this part is not correct.
You're right. I made a small mistake here. Do not worry. Mistakes are a part of learning.
I will change this fragment and run the process again.
Good. Now it works perfectly.
Yes, testing helps us find the truth. Why is your progress so fast?
I do a little bit of work every single day.
Even when you are tired? Yes, even if it is only for 10 minutes.
That is the secret of your success. Yes, consistency builds the result over time.
Look at this truck. It is moving very slowly. Yes, but it is carrying a heavy load. What about the other car?
That car is very fast. It has a light load.
So, weight changes the speed? Exactly. In our learning process, if we have a heavy load, we must go slowly.
That makes sense. Quality needs time.
I have a question. Where can I find the answer?
The answer is hidden in the fragments. Let us look again.
I see. If we connect these two, the answer becomes clear.
Good work. Searching for the answer is part of the learning.
I am happy to learn something new today.
Learning is a never-ending journey.
A big house is built with many small bricks. Is knowledge the same?
Yes. A big idea is built with many small fragments.
So if I learn one fragment a day, I will have the full idea soon?
Exactly. Small steps lead to big results.
And that makes the learning path very clear. Yes, structure is the foundation of everything.
I have a doubt. How can I clear it?
Ask a simple question. Simple questions get simple answers.
Is it always that simple?
If the question is clear, the answer is usually clear too.
So the key is to ask the right question.
Right, yeah. Correct.
A good question is half the answer.
Look at this information. Is it true?
I am not sure. Let us check the source.
If the source is not clear, the information is not reliable.
Exactly. We must verify every fragment before we accept it.
That is a very important rule for our digital academy. Satu Atwant Pragsanis.
Yes, truth is the foundation of knowledge.
I read about this method in the book.
That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice.
Look, it is working exactly as the book said.
Great. Practice proves that the theory is true.
Now I understand it much better.
Learning is complete only when we use the idea.
Look at this information. Is it true?
I am not sure. Let us check the source.
If the source is not clear, the information is not reliable.
Exactly. We must verify every fragment before we accept it.
That is a very important rule for our digital academy. Right. Yes, truth is the foundation of knowledge.
Look, the leaves are yellow. What is the problem?
Maybe the problem is not here. Let us check the roots.
You are right. The soil is too dry. See?
The problem on the surface comes from a hidden root.
That is a great lesson. We must always look for the root cause.
Correct. Solving the root solves the whole problem.
I explained it, but he did not understand why.
Maybe your words were too many. Keep it simple. How do I make it simple?
Use simple fragments. Focus on one idea at a time. Okay, let me try again with just 3 points.
I'm still not getting it.
First, okay.
Said is much better.
Okay, let me try again with just 3 points.
That is much better.
Clarity is the sign of a master.
I have a question, but I am shy to ask.
Never be shy. A question is the key to knowledge.
What if it is a silly question?
There are no silly questions, only silent doubts.
Okay, here is my question.
Excellent. Now we both learned something.
What is this object on the table?
This is a laptop. It is a tool for our academy.
Is it ready to use?
No, it is currently OFF. We must connect the power. Now it is ON. The screen is bright. Perfect. Identification and state are the first steps.
What does the computer do?
The computer processes data.
What does the printer do?
The printer prints the paper.
What about the camera?
The camera records the video. Of course,
So everything has a function.
Exactly. Every tool performs an action.
The computer processes the data and the printer prints it.
Why do we connect them?
We connect them because we need a paper copy.
Is it simple to connect?
Yes, but you must follow the correct order.
So, connectivity makes the system complete.
Hello.
I am Mamu. I am a digital content creator.
What do you do in your studio? I build educational content because I want to help students.
Okay. Is it easy?
It takes time, but it gives great results.
Perfect. Your introduction is clear. How do I upload this video?
First, open the folder. Then,
Select the file.
what is the next step?
Finally, click the upload button.
Is it that simple?
Yes. A process is just a sequence of simple steps.
When do you practice your English?
I practice in the morning.
Where do you practice?
I practice at my digital academy. So
That is a good routine. Gayan.
Yes, routine makes learning easy.
What do you think about this English course?
I think it is very practical.
Why do you say that?
In my view, learning through fragments is easy. Do you agree with this method? Yes, I completely agree.
How is your new smartphone?
It is fast and easy to use.
Is it expensive?
Is it expensive?
No, it is quite affordable.
Yeah, that is a good choice.
Yes, it is very helpful for my work.
We finished 9 days. What did we learn?
We learned how to ask questions, identify objects, describe actions, and use connectors.
And we learn to share opinions and describe things. Exactly, these are the building blocks of our language.
Yes, now we build higher.
The laptop is not turning on.
Have you checked the battery? Because if it is empty, it will not start.
Ah, you're right. So the lie is the first step logic.
Exactly.
Icing makes us better problem solvers.
How do I make it simple? Break it into smaller parts, one piece at a time. So step-by-step logic is the secret? Exactly. Complexity is just a collection of simple parts.
How is the new laptop different from the typewriter? Unlike the typewriter, the laptop is very fast.
Are they similar in any way? Yes, both are tools for writing. So the purpose is the same, but the method is different. In contrast, the laptop is much more efficient.
What happens if I press this button?
If you press the button, then the screen turns on.
That is simple. What if the power is out? If the power is out, then nothing will happen. So the result depends on the condition? Yes. Logic is all about conditions and results. I analyzed the problem, simplified it, and compared the results. Great! That is exactly what logic is about. And if I continue this practice, then my English will improve faster. Exactly! You are now a logical thinker. Ready for the next phase? Yes, let's move forward. Do you think AI will replace human teachers?
That is an interesting question. In my opinion, AI is a tool, not a replacement. I see your point. However, don't you think it makes students lazy?
I understand your concern.
But if used correctly, make learning more active.
The book's theory explains how variables interact in this model.
That makes sense. I agree with you on that.
I think digital learning is becoming very popular.
That's a valid point. According to the recent survey, 80% of students prefer digital tools. Wow, where did you get that data?
The report clearly shows that accessibility is the main reason.
That evidence definitely strengthens your argument.
Yes, facts make a discussion more productive.
I believe we should ban all mobile phones in schools. I respectfully disagree with that idea.
Why do you feel that way?
I have a different view. I believe phones are useful for learning if used properly.
That is a valid point too.
Yes, let's explore how we can use them effectively. We have discussed both sides of the issue.
So we agree that digital tools are good, but they need guidance. In conclusion, we should focus on digital literacy. Yes. To wrap up, our goal is better learning. That's a great outcome for our discussion.
AI helps us learn faster.
I respectfully disagree. AI might make us stop thinking.
According to research, it saves time.
True, but we must use it carefully.
So we agree that AI is a tool we must master.
Once upon a time, a traveler found a large stone in his path.
What did he do? Was he stuck?
Yes, he struggled for hours to move it.
What happened in the end?
Finally, he pushed it aside and found a hidden treasure underneath. The boy walked through the forest.
That's okay, but let's make it better. How about?
The boy walked through the dense, dark forest, hearing the rustling leaves.
Wow, that sounds like I can see it. Exactly. Use your 5 senses to describe things.
The boy asked the grandfather about the old map.
That's dry. Let's make it alive. Grandfather, what is this map?
I see. Adding emotion makes it a real scene. Exactly. Use words like whispered, shouted, asked, or
cried.
An East Asian man stood before the creaking door. His heart was pounding. He slowly turned the handle. What was waiting inside?
Wow. That sounds really exciting.
Exactly. Keep them waiting for the truth. I climbed to the attic. It was dusty and dark.
Suddenly, I saw a strange glowing box. My heart started to race.
I whispered what is inside and opened it slowly. It was an old map of our own village. I need to ask a client about the project details. How should I start? Then, use a formal greeting like Dear Mr. X.
And for the body, keep it simple. I am writing to inquire about 10 and end with a thank you regards.
So, professional communication is all about being direct and respectful? Exactly.
I read in the paper that the price for tomatoes is 50 rupees.
That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice at the market.
Look, it is exactly 50 rupees and the quality is fresh from the local farm.
Great. Practice proves that the newspaper report is true.
Now I understand the market rates much better.
Learning is complete only when we go and do the shopping ourselves.
I read about the method of repairing the roof in this manual.
That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice with a ladder and some strong ropes.
Look, the cement is holding perfectly. It is better quality than what we used last year.
Great. Practice proves that the repair method is true.
Now I understand how to fix the roof much better. Yeah. Learning is complete only when we use the tools and do the work. I read about the duties of a panchayat member in this book. That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice in our village road project.
Look, he is doing his job honestly and helping all the families.
Great. Practice proves that the governance theory is true.
Now I understand the village administration much better. Learning is complete only when we participate in the panchayat efforts.
I read about the importance of verified information on social media.
That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice when we share news. Look, by not spreading rumors, we are maintaining true community harmony.
Great. Practice proves that being careful with messages is true wisdom.
Now I understand digital communication much better.
Learning is complete only when we use these ideas to promote peace.
I read about these new teaching methods in the government report.
That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice with the children.
Look, they are using practical examples and learning much faster.
Great. Practice proves that the new curriculum theory is true.
I read about the proper way to maintain monsoon roads in this book.
That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice near the old bridge. Look, the road needs immediate repair, just like the book described. Great. Practice proves that the safety theory is true. Now I understand the need for better traffic rules much better. Learning is complete only when we check the roads and follow the rules.
I read that speaking openly is the best way to promote peace. That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice with our neighbors.
Look.
Great. Practice proves that the theory of community peace is true.
Now I understand how to deal with local issues much better. Learning is complete only when we act to maintain true harmony. I read about managing a wedding budget and catering in this guide.
That is the theory. See how it works in practice when we talk to the elders.
Now I understand how to organize the celebrations much better. Learning is complete only when we finalize the details and work together. Look, the distribution schedule is helping the crops exactly as planned. Great. Practice proves that the allocation theory is true. Now I understand the irrigation system much better. Learning is complete only when we see the water reaching the fields. I read that we need more transparency in the work of the panchayat member. That's the theory. Let us see how it works in practice by visiting his office. Look, by asking questions about the funds. Great.
Thinking nature theory is true.
Now I understand how to interact with the local office much better.
Learning is complete only when we step out and hold officials accountable. I read that we could visit the local park or my aunt this weekend.
That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice if we leave early.
Look, by leaving now, we will have enough time for everything.
Great. Practice proves that the timing theory is true.
Now I understand how to manage our weekend plans much better.
Learning is complete only when we decide and actually make the trip. I read that a representative must do his duty honestly for the people. That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice with the new road project.
Look, he has done a lot of important work that helps all the families.
Great. Practice proves that the theory of public service is true. Now I understand the importance of a responsible leader much better. Learning is complete only when we see the results of the work in our area. Now I understand the importance of a responsible leader much better.
Learning is complete only when we see the results of the work in our area.
I read that parent-teacher meetings are very important for a child's future. That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice at the meeting next month.
I read that parent-teacher meetings are very important for a child's future.
That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice at the meeting next month.
I don't want to use any legacy methods or outdated scripts to learn English.
That is the theory. Let us see how it works in practice when you click Start.
Look, I am doing something specialized now. The algorithm is speeding up my learning. Great.
Practice proves that this modern method is the right thing to do.
Now I understand this intensive deep dive much better. Learning is complete only when we move from passive scrolling to active execution.
I have been doing research on these learning hacks for years. Let us see how it works in practice using that obscure forum thread.
Look, the syntax is flowing perfectly and I am doing fine with the method. Great. Practice proves that finding a direct route was not a mistake.
Now I understand the vocabulary banks much better. Learning is complete only when we use the shortcut to optimize our input.
I must do exactly what the algorithm dictates to master this language. Let us see how it works in practice with your grammar settings.
Look, I am able to do it. I can execute even complex thoughts now. Great. Practice proves that systemic training is better than passive absorption.
Now I understand the future of communication much better. Learning is complete only when we speak English as clear and precise as pure code.
I should have done more training instead of just passive consumption. Let us see how it works in practice now that the download is complete.
Look, I have done something in this time frame that no one else could manage. Great! Practice proves that your linguistic hack actually works.
Now I feel like doing a victory dance across my keyboard. Learning is complete only when you grab the core protocol and make it your own.
I had to do a final debug check on my grammar settings. Let us see how it works in practice before the next session. Look, by cross-referencing the vocabulary banks, the syntax is flowing perfectly. Great. Practice proves that checking your system makes the communication error-free.
Now I understand the importance of complex sequencing much better. Learning is complete only when we debug our mistakes to reach perfection. I will be able to speak whatever complex thought I want with this knowledge. Let us see how it works in practice right now.
Influence. Look, I am able to do it. My English is clear, precise, and flowing like pure code.
Great. Practice proves that your linguistic hack has been executed successfully.
Now I understand how to communicate for the future much better. Learning is complete only when the internal prompts become natural speech.
I am doing this for the ultimate speed up of my English learning algorithm. Let us see how it works in practice with faster initial input.
Look, I am doing it. I am not doing this the old slow way anymore. Great! Practice proves that a direct route is faster than the flawed standard route.
Now I understand how to manage my learning systemically much better. Learning is complete only when we optimize our time and focus.
I must grab the core protocol and speak in English clear, precise, and error-free. Let us see how it works in practice with your final communication. Look, it is flowing like pure code. I am able to express complex thoughts now. Great.
Great. Practice proves that following the core protocol is the best method.
Now I understand this linguistic hack much better. Learning is complete only when we use the idea to speak perfectly.
I used to manage normal functions like email and coding, but now I have to do this systemically. Let us see how it works in practice with your new algorithm.
Look, I am doing it. I am able to execute the impossible through this system. Great. Practice proves that systemic management leads to faster results.
Now I understand how to organize my learning much better. Learning is complete only when we apply the system to our daily tasks.
I should have done more training and better planning to get this far. Let us see how it works in practice with your AI mentor.
Look, I am doing something right. I am avoiding the standard flawed route. Great. Practice proves that training with the right tools is effective.
Now I understand the importance of optimized inputs much better. Learning is complete only when we use the mentor's guidance to improve.
I was able to execute the impossible and internalize this English knowledge. Let us see how it works in practice with the future of communication.
Look, I am doing it. I can speak whatever complex thought I want. Great. Practice proves that you are no longer just a passive student.
Now I understand the timing of this linguistic hack much better. Learning is complete only when we execute what we have learned for.
If this video helped you, please support our mission with a small donation. Scan the QR code to contribute. Thank you.